Step 1 to microing is to get the right message settings. So if you open your message settings, most people don't have many things that pop up and pause. But really, you should make a lot of things pop up and pause. So let me give you a couple examples. So let's start with colonization. So you probably want to pop up and pause when one of your colonies turn into a city, right? Otherwise, you might waste some time where a colonist is just doing nothing. Okay, and you might also oh, sorry, it succeeded in an attempt. You might also want to pause here. This happens when you successfully send a colonist. And you might have cases where you just want to send a bunch of colonists in various places. Okay. Then you have missionaries. So when our missionary is successful, that's very useful. And also when our missionary is successful in a subject's province. Okay. If you don't pop up and pause, you waste your missionary occasionally. Okay. And there's another one that's very crucial for warfare. That's when a nation joins your war on the enemy side, when a subject joins your war on the enemy side. Okay. For example, when you declare war and mark someone as co-belligerent, they don't immediately get called in, but you really want to know and be able to react to when nations do join a war. It's very important. And finally, here's the last series that I highly recommend for anyone willing to micro. So armies. So in combat, you want to do a pop-up here when one of our armies is attacked by the enemy. When the land battle is over, when the siege is over. I think these were default. This one's important when an unfortified province is occupied. Okay, and also when one of our navies is attacked by the enemy. And finally, this one, when one of our unit arrives at its destination. Okay, always mark this when you're microing. And on the from me side, you also want when one of our armies attack the enemy, and when an unfortified province is occupied. These two are very crucial as well. And with all these settings, you can better react to what's going on in micro. One other thing I'll mention is this is the fastest you should go. Don't go speed 5. If you go speed 5, first, the message settings don't work. They don't pause at the correct time. They might pause like 1 or 2 days late. And, well, speed 5 is just way too quick to play EU4 in. So don't do that. Speed 4 should usually be your max when you're doing micro heavy runs. But usually you want to stay on 3, maybe even 2. Or if you're really crazy, you go on 1. I usually do 2 and 3.